Hello and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. Today we have another match of the Minish Cap Randomizer Tournament Season 2. We are in Swiss Round 3. It's AeroRaiser against ThyDarkHorse. And commentators for this match will be Hendrus01 and Norinato. Take it from here.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing, Hendrus?
I'm doing fine.
So,
I'm pretty hyped to see how today plays out.
you mean what kind of a masterpiece you rolled?
What kind of a mess I rolled, really.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is one of my seats. We have Arrow in blue and ThyDarkHorse in red, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
So far the hash itself isn't really that telling, but the broken sword is always, well, not always, but often, it's just a little harbinger of doom, of discomfort, you know?
Yes.
Whenever the broken sword turns up, things go really bad really quickly.
Well, it is a Hendrus seed, so you can only expect the worst and hope for the best.
Exactly.
Yes. And just,
Yeah, we've
and
got a few more.
iBot's hoping that you'll knock him out of first place on the ban list.
I think I can do that, yeah.
It looks like we are off. Both in Link's house. Oh wait, no.
Okay. ThyDarkHorse almost skipping his first sword.
Yes.
Oh, that wouldn't have ended well. That wouldn't have ended well. And we
Yeah.
do have a first map check. So that was no debut and no droplets. This means that every kinstone is going to be required.
Looks like both going to check out the Rupee Cave. Oh,
Yep.
ooh, wow.
There's
And-
two more.
Oh my god. Red sword in
Red sword,
less than 1 minute.
Karloff, bomb bag. Oh, that's going to go
And
really badly, really
required
quickly.
round.
Oh no! Okay, I think that was probably the most loaded Rupee Cave I've seen so far
Yes.
this tournament.
I don't think I've ever seen red sword in less than a minute.
A minute. Me neither.
Okay.
Oh no, that's not going to go well. What was Kinstone? That was a Castle Kinstone from the looks of it. At least, yeah. It's a Castle Kinstone. I'm surprised that oh yeah, sure. They can't go to Western Woods because they don't have spin yet.
Okay.
It only happened once.
And,
Well, that's what I said in this tournament. I think we had like blue sword in that cave once before. But yeah, I was playing the safe. Looks like he won't be doing too many checks in Minish
and
Woods so
another
far.
Kinstone in Minish Woods.
I didn't catch it though.
Yeah, I wasn't I didn't see which one it was.
Okay, shop's empty. Oh, it's also Caster.
Okay.
So we only need like boots and one more kinstone and well the spin, and then we technically have access to wind ruins. Uh oh. I think our fastest wind ruins access that was around 20-ish minutes. Then yeah, we could see like sub 5-minute Western Wood access, depending on well spin and the final kinstone. And a way for us to traverse Caster.
Oh, and we are already getting a Karlov. Better
Yeah.
check in the figurine house and see. Oh, and we'll see if he's gonna pick up that.
Yes, that was the butterfly. Okay, another kinstone for ThyDarkHorse. Okay, that's startups.
And I'm already getting the Simon check.
Yeah, I was playing this by the books right now.
Yes.
He knows that ThyDarkHorse has a tendency to skip things that they don't deem fast enough. So he's going to be very thorough. Because if ThyDarkHorse misses something, that's going to take a while. Sorry, that's going to take him a while to get back to.
Yes. Oh, another.
There's another Cloud Tops. That looked also to be Cloud Tops. I just could see like a CET somewhere, but I think it's Cloud Tops. Yeah, Morbid Vicassa too.
Oh.
Okay, that's the Boomerang.
Epilari.
So that can help immensely once they have their flippers and they can fight the pestos here in the Minish Flippers caves.
Also good against scissor beetles.
Yes, scissor beetles and pestos. I think that's like the main use that we have for the Boomerang. Okay, that's... Is that spin? I think that is spin actually.
The green one.
Yeah.
It looks like it was spin. Of some sort.
He didn't mark it though. Yeah, he didn't mark it on his personal tracker though. But since he's going, yeah, okay, that was spin. He can go to Trilby.
Oh, and flippers in the barrel.
Flippers. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's ThyDarkHorse's access to Trilby. They can use the flippers to first of all check Minish flip caves and go over to Trilby. But they can't access Western Words since they do need a spin for that. Okay, that's not a Kinstone for ThyDarkHorse, like looking at, and a Rock Breaker for Arrow.
Yes.
So far the seed has been pretty loaded, actually.
Yeah, but we all know it's a Hendra seed. Oh, and there's another Kinstone for Arrow.
That's Cloud Tops too, right? That looked like Cloud Tops on this personal tracker. So yeah, we're getting pretty much every Kinstone right now, apart from like the very false Kinstone. That's not like Cloud Tops for ThyDarkHorse. So it should be on 2 and 3 now. So we do know, we know of 2 Caster Kinstones and 4 Cloud Tops Kinstones. Yeah, ThyDarkHorse is taking that Flippers right into Deepwood. Deepwood is not required, but it's probably, it could be helpful for them to see if they actually need to go in here. Oh boy, okay.
Bottle.
So, Bottle, Gripping, and Mushroom. That's basically the seed. It's like, okay, you can go to Kernel next.
Let's go to Kernel
And Deepwood is boss locked. Deepwood is either boss locked or lantern locked. Oof, okay. Yeah, so far the seed has been pretty... what should we call it?
Friendly?
Yes. Fairly friendly.
Well,
Or at least not as bad.
Appearances only.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, we do have the heart container there. So we are already on 7 hearts. Like less than 10 minutes in. That's nice. And looks like ThyDarkHorse is trying to route this towards Hylia. So he's still looking for a spin, which is on... I think it was on Simon. Well, Arrow is like straying, he's getting straight up to Kernel.
Oh,
Having the rope bombs? Yeah, that's helpful.
I think either one just checked Tingle Trees, though.
They have not. They have completely skipped Sphere 0. Nothing good ever comes out of skipping Sphere 0, though.
No.
And they should.
Bad.
They should know that. They should absolutely know that. To increase his last 2 swords. I can see it. It wouldn't surprise me, though. Okay, Quiver and a Heart piece. Yeah, meanwhile, ThyDarkHorse is checking the Lon pot. Okay, that only had to be base. I like how we're just in anticipation of what's next. Because so far the season has been pretty good actually. We've got like loads of kinstones. There's spin for ThyDarkHorse. And they're probably going to be like off to Resimals immediately as well. Okay. Arrow's getting a bit low on bombs here, but he's got the refill, so he's good. So yeah. Would you go into cave replace the vanilla way right here? Hang on, they can't do that. Oh, they can't do that. Well, Arrow can. Sorry, ThyDarkHorse can, but no, hang on, they can't either. Yeah, they're missing. They're missing a way to, you know, actually get to those pots. Oh, that's peculiar. Okay.
Oh, another bottle.
Yeah. I really hate doing this cave without like the cape. It's the worst, and they always fall off. Same for arrows. Yeah, okay, that's Sword Beam. That's not required though right now. That can't be required. Although, I don't know if you can break pots with the Sword Beam if you have the Rock Breaker Scroll. I don't know that. But I feel like you can't do that. Yeah, K definitely helps here. Ooh, ThyDarkHorse is going for Fountain. Okay. That could be the play. Yeah, ThyDarkHorse never does Fountain.
Yeah, he just got his grip ring and bottle.
Yeah. Should be going to he should be going to Krell now instead of like you know, Town. That's probably the. I think that's the regular play, but this could be you. Oh,
Grey Blade have another bomb. Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, this could be the play from ThyDarkHorse. It's fun. Minish Cap is extremely fun. It's probably one of the smallest and shortest Zeldas, but when it lacks in size, it makes up in content basically. Especially if you're trying to 100% this game. Okay, Beyblade had a very convenient shield, giving them the shield right before hitting the grip ring scrap here. So Arrow can check the bottle scrap on his way back, which is pretty nice.
Oh, I'm getting a chicken's check at the 12-minute mark.
Imagine checking chickens before checking the single trees.
Yes.
That's... that's something that Nessun would do. But not ThyDarkHorse. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, I really like this. This could pay off for him. But yeah, everyone is on the other hand going straight for the beanstalk. Yeah, this is basically this is unnecessarily thorough from ThyDarkHorse, but it can pay off.
Oh, just arrows. Should have gone to Tingle Trees.
Yep. You don't skip Sphere Zero. That always... skipping Sphere Zero never makes sense for me. You always skip something. Even if it's like Gas Jar, or maybe a Kinstone, and then you scramble for it and you don't find it. And then you're like, okay, I've got to mark those off. So either I've done them and I forgot about them, or, you know, don't check those. Yeah, but it looks like ThyDarkHorse at least sets his Troop Warp for the Northern Highway Field, so I think he's planning That's boots. That's caster access. So only one more kinstone for... Sorry, no. 2 more kinstones. Yeah. 2 caster kinstones for Aero. And he's in Wind Ruins. Meanwhile, we see a rem check from ThyDarkHorse.
Oh, it's a
We're having a kinstone. Which one it is? It's very false. Okay.
Oh god, Rem having something. Does that fall under the...
No, not yet.
Okay.
But yeah, so what has the seed? I don't know. But Aero should be picking... Aero's probably going to do him next. He'll be getting his Wave Falls Keystone, going up Wave Falls. Never mind, he's going for... Yeah, he's probably... No, he's not. Oh, yeah, he's going for the Scrub, of course. I think to make the whole map green. Perhaps. And 50 rupees from the bottle Scrub. So yeah, I can see Aero going for M and then the courtyard checks. At least that's what I hope he does. Yep, looks good. No, looks bad. Looks good, okay. He remembered. Hang on, I've got something.
And just a heart container and some arrows at the moat checks. Oh, we're finally getting a tingle check.
Oh boy, Tingle Tree's 15 minutes in. Oh, that's never good. Tingle Trees, yeah. We can see him smirk. Aero has his webcam on for once. And he looks very pleased with himself here. Oh, that's great. Okay, that's the wallet.
Nice.
I can see Aero doing
Wasn't anything in
courtyard.
shop though.
Yeah, nothing. Shop never had anything since the update. That's so weird.
And so far, nothing in that they need.
Trees
in,
full of money.
Tingle trees.
Well, there's always the magical boomerang chest.
I said so far.
Usually it's like the last one. Okay, yeah,
Tingle
you're
trees was
right.
a bust.
Nothing. But still, you just don't skip them, even if they have nothing. Because on the off chance that they have something, like a gas jar or a sword, you're gonna have a really bad time.
Yes.
Especially the jar or lantern here. Could be, but we can see that ThyDarkHorse is going for Wave Forts first and then Quinn second. That's totally valid, especially since he has the flippers and he can check those checks there. But yeah, they're probably going out of logic right now. So since they don't have the lantern, everything past ThyDarkHorse's point here is considered a logic break or like a sequence break. Since logically you're required to have the lantern here. But as you can see, it's pretty easy for us to navigate in the dark. Especially since the entire room is just a corridor. Yeah, that was the Great Spin Scroll. So it's very handy for them to have. You always want to have Great Spin early. Because that makes fighting mini-bosses later down the line easier. Yeah, it makes killing the Spikejuice way easier.
Oh,
That's the final Cloud of Skinstone! That's the final Cloud of Skinstone! Oh, God! They've got access to Wind Tribe! 17 minutes in!
Yes. Oh, God.
Oh no! But they're still missing their blue sword, so they can't actually do anything in Palace up there. But as soon as they have their cape, they can do Palace. Imagine having Palace as your first... Oh!
We're getting some sync from the runners, both in the same area.
Oh, that's perfect, yeah. So Aero was able to catch up a bit just by using his road bombs on the way up. Rupees being in total burst. Well, it was a scroll. I think that was the down thrust, so it could be way worse. I don't know why ZeldaSpeedRuns is saving there. He can turn in all those fusions. So, if there's... Oh yeah, they can't traverse Cloudtops. Never mind. So, in order to traverse Cloudtops and to reach the Wind Tribe, you either need to have the cape or the mids, and they have neither. Yeah, that's what I completely forgot about it. Like, usually when you're in Cloudtops, you've got the mids. Especially if you have like 5 Cloudtop skin stones. You usually have the mids by that point. But the seeds decided to be like, okay, let's go for let's just call it. Oh, that's just great. Okay, and now that ZeldaSpeedRuns is going for Fountain. They want to see their they probably want to see the cape right now. Either the cape or the sword. This could be required capeless Cloudtops fusions, yes. Is that a new bounty? It absolutely is a bounty. I think so. Is it? It can be, yeah. I don't know. Either it's capeless or it's droplets. I think one of either of them is a bounty. Cape and Wind Tribe. Well, that's not unheard of. So, yeah, okay. We've got Arrow checking the pot, while ZeldaSpeedRuns is doing the minute checks in town.
Yeah, hopefully, Arrow will go to Minish Woods.
He has to at this point. He's probably routing this towards Minish Woods here. But so far, I've got no idea where progression...
Oh, and there's another Kinstone.
That's the final caster Kinstone! That's 20 minutes caster
Oh
access!
god.
Oh, that's amazing! So, do you rather go into droplets or into wind ruins and fortress at this point?
God.
Oh no! That's all Kinstones 20 minutes in!
Well, we know
All of them.
something else is going to be the troll item then.
Okay, interestingly enough, ZeldaSpeedRuns is not going for Fortress right now, but he's going for Quennel. Don't have Legacies yet, do we? Oh yeah, we don't have yeah, sorry. I thought it's like, okay, flippers, they got access, but no they don't. They don't have leg access. Okay, I think that's I think that was the Cloudtops X, the third Cloudtops for ZeldaSpeedRuns. Sorry, for Arrow, but I'm not too sure about it. Yeah, since we changed the opening and closing of text boxes with the last patch, distinguishing the Kinstones has been even worse than before.
Oh, and there's another cloud
Okay.
form.
That's all I thought of Kinstone. That should be number 4 for Arrow.
Yes.
I want to see the direction when they get their 5th one.
Oh, against Boomerang.
I was gonna love it. Yeah, thing is, like, he's probably going to get his 5th Cloudtops Kinstone and be like, okay, off the Cloudtops I go, time for Palace, or time for Wind Tribe. And then like, hang on, I can't get through Cloudtops. Oh, this is great. But at this point, I think we actually do have progression either in Caster or in Wind Ruins at this point. Flips were there they are.
In the barrel house.
Jabberknot, yeah. Okay, and we're not continuing into Minish Loop. Oh, never mind. He's just going for those flips checks here. Where he's gonna meet another Kinstone. I think that would be a caster Kinstone though. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I believe so.
So yeah, right now I think progression would probably be in cast at this fight. Although, it's probably a wind ruins, otherwise they wouldn't have given you all those caster Kinstones. Yeah, I was just going to check, like, what's a Kinstone?
Oh, that was,
Is
yeah,
he?
that was a caster Kinstone.
Oh, no, that was Tartops. Arrow's number next to his Tartops Kinstones in his own tracker is green,
Okay.
so that should be a Tartops Kinstone. So he's on 1 and 5. That opens secret shrine, flips open secret. Hacked. But yeah. Okay, that's the ship for ThyDarkHorse. And Arrow's also making the play into Deepwood. Unfortunately, Deepwood is still boss locked, or at the very least lantern locked. So he's not going to find anything good here. And I kind of hope that it stays that way, just because, well, we do have a non-required Deepwood here. Ah, this is great. Oh, I'm loving this. It's either Caster or Ruins. It's probably in Ruins at this point. If it were in Caster, they wouldn't have given you the all three Caster Kinstones this quickly.
Yep, there's another caster for Arrow.
Yeah. Where was the third one? Was it? Oh, I don't know. Although progression could be in the London path, since he does have the boots, he can check those. But yeah, apart from that, well, he can check Southern Highway Field Cave right now, since he has boots and flips. No
Nothing
legs
to
access. Oh yeah, we don't have access to. Yep, never mind. Yeah, I'm somehow blanking on that. Yeah, it's weird. So in order to get lake access, we either need the mitts, the cape, or the London Match Key right now, or the Ocarina.
And ThyDarkHorse getting his boots.
Yeah. So I think ThyDarkHorse is going to go for Wind Ruins after finishing up Quenol here. And and Arrow still has to find his final Caster Kinstone, which was somewhere that I don't know of. Where was the Kinstone? Was it in town?
Did- I don't remember. There's so much going
Yeah,
on.
me
in
neither.
Such a short time.
Was town. Okay, so it was town. So since Arrow is probably cleaning town right now. Bakery, I think. Oh, bakery. Well,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
there's always something in the bakery. Bakery has been pretty loaded. Do you need to find the bow itself to use it? Yes. So you do need the bow to actually shoot the arrows that you get. In Minish Cap, we do have the bow and the quivers as separate items. So we do have 4 quivers in the game. the quivers are basically just acting as capacity modifiers to your arrows. So you can hold 30, 50, and then 99 arrows. The bow itself is independent of those quivers, and we do have 2 bows. One for like your regular bow, and the next one is the light barrow. Well, I think it's actually the light bow, not the light arrows. Which is weird, since Zelda usually has light arrows, not the light bow. But, you know. Unfortunately, the light...
getting a chicken's check from Arrow, so he'll get us disappointed shortly.
Yeah, and the white cacao is fleeing upwards, which is not nice. Yeah, it's gonna take its time here. So yeah, in this rando, or just in Minish Cap in general, the light arrows are optional. They are purely optional. They have a charging time, and the charged arrows deal more damage. They pass through bushes, if I recall correctly, and they can break stone in pots. That's the only use for them. In this rando, you can get the light arrows in order to break bushes, though. So you can be logically required to break those little trees that you are seeing on ThyDarkHorse's side right now. Those block a few checks, and you can be required to... ThyDarkHorse hasn't done...
There wasn't anything there.
I know, but still.
Well, they remember they skipped Tingle. They both skipped Tingle trees.
Yeah, but still. ThyDarkHorse also skipped the Wind Tribe. Let me... Yeah, Nesman, I think you are having like a bad influence on our racers. It's gotta be something like that.
Oh, and...
Yeah, it looks like ThyDarkHorse is Opticaster.
Oh, no power bracelets, can't do that check.
So yeah, Arrow should be getting on with those Minish checks in turn. Fortunately, he doesn't have that many more checks left.
Yeah, he should be getting his final caster kinstone shortly.
Yeah. Since, well, he doesn't really want to do Fountain right now. Fountain only has 1 item for them. And that's the item that's locked behind the flippers. You can peek like the cape locked item, but you don't really want to take that way onto Fountain. Just for like a spot and a half. I'm running them in its cape. Nah, cape's gonna be way worse. It has to, right?
Yes.
But yeah. That of course opening up Wind Ruins. Well, I think if it's bakery, then Arrow's going to pick that up in like half a minute. So yeah, we could see progression here in Wind Ruins. It's probably more likely to be Wind Ruins than Caster. So I'm kind of hoping for...
Oh, there
okay, that's a final kinstone for Arrow. Arrow is smiling, he likes it.
Yeah, that's one of the worst
you gotta
things. Kinstone
you gotta do Bolus Fortress.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, there's a sword.
That's a sword and cane, right?
Is that cane? Oh.
I saw cane. Yeah. So there was cane in Wind Ruins. Hang on. What do you mean you saw cane? Ah, there it is. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't actually pick it up. Yeah. Yeah. February is also yeah, 30 minutes kinstones. So usually the kinstones are those things that easily lock you out of your final dungeon for your last element when you're just that one kinstone from gun mode. So in Minish Cap, you can think of the kinstones as combination locks for 2 areas with technically 3 areas with 2 dungeons in them. Once once Wave Holds, Cloudtops, and Palace of Winds, and the other one is, you know, Wind Ruins with Fortress of Winds. And oh, that's great. So yeah, you usually are missing your last Kinstone for like Palace or Fortress at the 2-hour mark.
Yes.
So if you get all Kinstones that you need within like an hour and a half, that's considered fast. So having every one of them 20 minutes in for ThyDarkHorse and 30 minutes in for Arrow, that's like
Arrow is happy to get his blue sword.
yeah, he's all smiling. That's nice. Caves right away is to play. Yeah, so either... Yeah, I think I would actually prefer Cave of Flames right now compared to Fortress, Bowless, and Midsless. However, this could also be a play. Since they're like hoping for maybe Cave or something, or like even Bow or Mids here in Fortress, or just Wind Ruins. Mids and Malawi. I don't know, man. With droplets not required, I can see those mids being droplets, like on Octo. Although that will probably give me like infinite ban points. Mids and Fortress, I swear. Okay. Too long since Malawi was a meme. Thing is, with required Cave of Flames, Malawi usually doesn't have anything. Malawi only has something if it's on unrequired Cave of Flames. That's the catch. So yeah, ThyDarkHorse is going for Fortress first. He's saving here. That can work, but what about the Quick Warp Caves? Below is the meme if it cave is an element. Yes. But I think we only had the vanilla way to open a Bellawi like twice ever since I joined this render, which was like back in January. So it's like really, really, really rare. I hope for ThyDarkHorse's sake that they quick warp to get those quick warp caves after doing like all the checks here that they can. Okay, Arrow's going for hiking. Oh, that's great. Hiking hype, yeah, exactly. So hiking, it has become like a meme to either you rush it or you last occasion that. It's very polarizing check to say the least. Even though Kane is easier here. Okay, then of course not resetting here. They remember their quick warp caves, so they don't want to orphan those, right? Right.
Yes.
Okay, lovely. Okay. Then of course continuing. Why? You can't even get the. Then of course you can't get. Okay, they wanted to peek.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, just a sneak peek.
It didn't look like there was anything there.
Nothing, just quiver. And well, we kind of always say that there's a bow in Fortress, and I mean, quiver is almost a bow.
It's the ammunition for a bow.
Yeah, it's used with a bow. It's almost a bow. Bows on another rupees. Could be. Okay, yeah. That was resetting. Well, Arrow is going to pick up his cane in just a second. We could see if Arrow also decides to go for Fortress, or if they immediately book it into Cave of Flames and potentially what's his face? Skulltop. Skulltop has been loaded recently. Okay,
Oh, and there's
that's the
floating
cave error.
cane.
Yeah, he's gotta pick it up.
Smiling again.
Yeah, oh, it's great. And yeah, looks like they also continue into Fortress here. Unfortunately, Fortress is empty for them. So they're kind of better off not going to Fortress. But, you know... if Fortress is on like a silver platter here, you're not gonna pass that option up.
May as well do the checks while he's here because they don't have Ocarina yet.
Oh yeah. So doing my thing. Well, yeah. So Skulltop has been pretty loaded recently, so it's always a good bet to just get there, and perhaps also pick the 4-sword block item. Yeah, probably. If I were a betting man, then ThyDarkHorse is probably just hoping for the cape. That will speed up Cave of Flames by maybe 2 minutes.
Didn't look like there was anything there.
Nope,
But
nothing.
it's peekable.
That's good to have just 5 rupees. Okay. Yeah, so ThyDarkHorse is pretty much running out of options right now. Apart from Lower Bay Falls. And yeah, I think that's actually it. Well, they can do one more check in Fountain. But apart from that, that's kind of it. They either need to go to Fountain or find the progression here. So yeah, we could see Arrow going for Fountain for Cave of Flames immediately. Kane also means leg access. It does? Kane. Oh yeah, the vanilla way. Hang on, no. You can't do Lake with Kane. It's painful to watch, yeah. But yeah. That course has been pretty thorough so far. That's great.
Well, you know, it's always the item that you skip that's gonna bite you.
Yeah. Also, Myth, we've had all Kinstones 20 minutes and I don't know what I did, but I did something right. Arrow, you can't go that way. You don't have the bow.
Is there anything you can peek? Oh,
Nope.
yep. Oh, you just realized. Derp.
Another time. Favorite chip. If I had to guess, Pringles, probably? Yeah, push the rocks, exactly. You gotta push the rocks to get lake access. Okay.
We're getting.
Oh, yeah.
Check.
Yeah, they can do that.
Check.
They can, no, this is like the Graveyard Fairy. That's the third fairy in the game.
I get them mixed up still.
We all do.
And nothing.
Nothing. But yeah, looks like ThyDarkHorse is... Oh, they set the quick warp. They're gonna be smart about it. And Arrow right now just has to... Okay, he's going back for Fortress. But...
Taking that item.
Yeah, Fortress is down right now. This is solid routing, yeah. This does mean, however, that they're going to pick last location the item in Cave of Flames once they get to it.
Oh, nothing on Dompe.
But yeah, this is still solid. You don't want a last location like your item that you have like in a spot, or often somewhere. So it's just make sure to be a bit more thorough than, you know, usual. But you should be routing this towards Cave Flames here. Would surprise me. Okay, yeah. ThyDarkHorse is going up. Yeah, ThyDarkHorse is really one of the missing Cave of Flames. Everything. They haven't dipped Cave of Flames yet. They just got their cane as the butterfly item in Wind Ruins. Arrow has... Yes, Arrow. No, they only got the cane right now, and both of them didn't fancy Quenel Climb with, like, Grip Ring and a Wave Holds concerned. Sorry, the vanilla back of Quenel. They went up to Rain Chest, but they didn't continue from Rain Chest onwards. And yeah. So there could be in Fortress 2 though. Exactly. That's what Arrow and ThyDarkHorse both did. There's the flute for ThyDarkHorse. Okay, that's the Ocarina. That's leg access. So this is leg access here. Yeah, Myth. ThyDarkHorse pretty much went into Cave of Flames as the last location. So if Arrow wants to make up some time, I hope he's gonna rush Cave of Flames. Which it looks like he's gonna do. Is then it kinda is. Well, they do have Cane. They have everything that they need for Cane. Sorry, for Cave of Flames. So I guess might as well. You don't know where your cape is. It could be like in Wind Tribe. So, but no cape. But still, what if the cane is? Sorry, what if the cape is here?
What if the cape is on the Hyrulean Lapras?
Exactly. We could have the cape on the Hyrulean Lapras.
We've had boots on Octo before.
Yeah. But yeah, so far with the Ocarina, that's pretty handy. Yeah. Because right now, basically, Arrow can, you know, just fly everywhere instead of, like, walking, which is a bit faster. Cape is now on BK chest.
Oh, you mean on ThyDarkHorse.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, another bottle.
No. ThyDarkHorse checked all those things in the entirety of the overworld, and Arrow can catch up easily with that just by using the flute when checking those. Cape hasn't been found yet. Yeah, I would have expected Arrow to quick warp instead of save, but you know, sorry, to save scum instead of like quick warp. But okay, there's the lantern.
There's the lamp.
Okay, so the lantern actually puts yeah, the lantern puts either, so it opens up one check in Deepwood. From what we know, Deepwood could be either boss locked or cane locked. Since we do have already the big key.
Well, they have the cane, so
yeah.
if boss locked, then they can't.
Yeah. This also means that they're back on logic. So the sequence break that they did when traversing Wave Falls without the lantern is now back on logic. So they're their back logic. They don't have to concern themselves over any items, basically. But yeah, there's the flute.
Yes, there's the flute
And
for arrow.
yeah, but I agree with that myth. After full clearing Cave of Flames, I would go for droplets. Yeah. So basically, they got gripping first. They got their items of the current climb. Then got their Wave Hold Skinstone a short while later. Went for Wave Hold and Cloudtops dip. They can't do anything in Cloudtops though. And well, they just got their final Caster Kinstone later. Sorry, after the Wave Hold dip. They got their final Caster Kinstone, went to Wind Ruins, got their cane, and yeah. Pretty sure, yeah. I wouldn't dip Deepwood again. Both of them have their Deepwood big key, which they got in the Slugs room.
Which scroll that was. I'm not sure how many scrolls they're both up to.
I think ThyDarkHorse is on 8, and Arrow should be following shortly behind Lee. Oh boy, that's book number 1. So yeah, looks like ThyDarkHorse is... Okay, ThyDarkHorse is not choosing to continue into Cave of Flames. They are bailing on the basement. That is risky, but it could save like a minute or two. If Cape is here. Yeah, exactly. That's why I basically full cleared Cave of Flames when I have the option to. I do Gleerock first. Just make sure that there's no cape on Gleerock or Malawi. And after that I do the basement, like just vanilla style.
Yeah, and Arrow just picked up his lantern.
Mm.
They're pretty much... Oh, okay, it looks like Arrow's just gonna follow through what ThyDarkHorse just did. And I'm getting... Oh. Nope.
We're getting London checks first, and then droplets, basically.
Yeah,
they just gain access to Hylier.
Oh, there's another book.
That's book number 2. Oh boy.
Yes. Let's go, Yalari. 4 sword on Yalari again?
Mm. But yeah, this seed started pretty nice, and now it's like just delving deeper and deeper. So for those who have just joined us, we had the red sword in the Link Puddle Cave. We had, I think, like less than 5 minutes access to Western Wits. I think we had like less than 3 minutes access to Western Wits. It was super fast.
Swords, yes.
Yeah, we had like immediately red sword, and then they both found their wave. Sorry, they both found their spin later. Like just like half a minute later, and oh, it was great. Very busy 5 minutes. Yeah. Go for 2 head of sledge, maybe. We're still missing a gacha for that, unfortunately. But we can only hope, Desmond. Because I think at this point, progression has to be either landlocked, on library, in the sewers, or in duplets. Like, we've got like a handful of checks left. Grimblade, Waveblade, sewers. Oh, we see a fountain? Library, and that's, well, half ledge as well, and that's it. Yeah, the library basement, that's... those are the sewers, Desmond. Arrow getting his first book. Tension is rising. Let's see if Arrow is going to decide to go deeper into King of Flames, or if they are also going to bail after setting up Red Warp. Okay, they are going to continue. How much of Casa did we see? Everything that's not mids or locked, Arrow full-clip caster as far as he could. So, we got hiking, we got the minish checks. Yeah. We haven't seen Swiftblade the first scroll though. Okay, that of course is continuing into the first ruby path. So the first option for progression is here, which is going to be the London key. That's for progression. And the gacha! Okay. Oh boy. So the gacha opens up Deepwood, and you don't want to go to Deepwood. Oh my word, okay. That's a very nice gacha though. That way they can immediately go into Blue Tube, Boba Fett, and get the item off of that. Deepwood after third wouldn't be hard. Bad, yes. Yeah, they don't have that much left after here. They could check Griggle 1. They can't, well, if they had the myths or the cape, they could go for Griggle 2 as well. I can't tell if it's a good or bad seed. Thing is, I can't tell either.
Nope.
It's a mix of both.
You know there's gonna be a troll. Something's gonna be a troll.
It's the worst good seed that I've seen, if that makes sense. Okay, that of course is skipping Blue Tube. Good start, dropped off fast. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. It's a good seed, it's just not an interesting seed. Exactly, I wrote this. So we could have Doom lurking behind every corner. That's the big key. So one more check here in... Sorry. 3 in total. And then, well, 1 until they get their boss, basically. Yeah, I know, you leave Green Shoe. Sorry, you leave Blue Shoe. I still like to rush him, though. I just like to rush Blue Boba Fett. Just because I enjoy the uncertainty of the item there, if that makes sense. Yeah, the King of Flames has been... Well, the thing is, you still have to do it. So, you still have to do King of Flames basement just for the big key. We don't know when that is going to return. If they are going to return once they have their cape, or earlier in search of the cape. Of course, you look dumb. Jokes on you, I'm not I'm not concerned about that. So yeah. That of course continuing onto the second looping path. Going to check it any second now. Hard piece. What else? That's it. Okay.
Yep. No progression.
So that was kind of barren. So they could have bailed after getting the Gust Jar, technically. Yeah, just Gust Jar. Oh, if progression is... Ugh. They're doing Blue Warp too. Looks they're going to do Tingle first though. Oh, that's perfect. No, yeah, they're not doing the Blue Warp. They're going for Tingle. And meanwhile, the Arrow is finishing his first element an hour in. Tingle only and Green Pea. Just OP. Yeah, that was probably just concerned about the items on his Gust Jar. That Arrow? There's Milari left. Arrow. Okay. He remembered. And yeah, that of course going to pickpocket Orbman Myth for their bracelets. I was looking at text. Yeah. Okay, that of course got the bracelets off of Myth.
Yeah.
My blood pressure.
Arrow got nothing off Malari.
Yeah. So Arrow probably now also going for... Oh, we see a library check from Arrow. Charm. Yes, I haven't done Simon. Simon, yeah. I expected to see, you know, Deepwood, Half-Ledge, maybe even the log cabin in Hylia. But of course it's red, so they can't see the dints fading. Uh-oh, whoops. But yeah, progression either has to be on those Clippers checks here. Fountain, Deepwood. There aren't that many check. Yeah, we haven't seen Percy either, but there's never anything on Percy. But they can check to the left. They are chasing that progression. So we did have the bracelets on the Gust Jar, and the Gust Jar was locked behind the lamp and the ocarina that we saw in Cave Flames. Yeah, I think that of course is watching this like Dr. Left first, Fountain second. Okay, so far nothing here. Only 5 rupees. Go deep with your seeds. That's the... I think that was the Flippers butterfly? Yeah, probably. No mids arrow. Yes, all 3 right now. Yeah. Oh, this can't be good. Yeah, we're still missing on mids. Where are they? Progress unreal dumb place. What if it's on Octo?
What if it's on dog food? We haven't found dog food.
Oh, yeah, we haven't seen dog food either. Green Shoe. Yeah, it's probably either Green Shoe or Octo. That's the final bump back for, the final? No. The third bump back, for that, of course. But But yeah, with the Gastra, I think I would actually do Deepwood. Yeah, that wouldn't sound so bad. Do like those checks that have opened up in town, because you don't like last location in town. And then do Deepwood, just because Deepwood is your most check dance thing right now. And I guess if everyone wants to make a play, he can go for Octo. He can see if there's something on Octo. While but of course sees if there's something on Green Tube. And then like leaving top before cleaning blue up. Same. I would be probably pretty close to actually foreclearing droplets. Maybe even doing Octo.
Oh, and yeah, Arrow picking up his second book.
Kian first. What if mids are an ice plane?
Ooh.
Oh no! Okay, we should actually have a boss lock Deepwood. So if progression is here on if progression is somewhere back in the depths of Deepwood, this would still mean that it's that we would have to fight Green Chew and beat him, which is like progression on an unrequired boss. So if we find Mid's cape or even the bow here, this could basically mean like, okay, the Oxford progression, that's 80. Oh, you're right about that. Oh no. Oh, I don't want to have this as an AD though. Although that would be pretty amazing. That'd be fun. Creature drops dog food, my bet is done. Okay. Let's see if you're a betting man. Okay,
No.
only 5 bombs so far. I wonder that there's still an entire dungeon left though, for the dog food.
Oh, and a small key.
Yeah, okay. With that, of course has completed well, the green tree fight. So that can be marked off as well on the tracker. Rolling in all dungeons, we've never had that before. I feel like we only had 2 ADs and yeah, I think it was only 2. One of them was me and the other one was, I think it was either Myth or Haydenstone. Was it 1?
It
I
might
don't
have been
know.
wrong, but not for a weekly.
Yeah.
Oh, and Arrow actually going for that wallet. Unrequired.
I had a lot of AD. Okay. With what you meant to say was we haven't rolled an 80 yet.
Yes.
It's not a matter of if, only when. Then of course, Gleamrock wants to be the fire element. Oh. There's not that book. Okay. If Hilawi has anything... Oh, no. That book could be progression. Oh, no.
Not like we haven't seen that before.
I mean, oh yes, progression. Nice. Never rolled an AD for a weekly. Always get an AD for solo seeds, but never for weeklies. Yeah. So what I've been doing is just like roll just a batch of like 20 seeds, and whenever I use one of those seeds, it's either like I'm just like what's it called? I'm like renaming the fire like my seed, and then the next seed could be a seed that is used for, you know, a 20 race or a weekly or like practice. I think that of course is getting baited hard. It might pay off though.
And Arrow getting his Gus Jar and looking very happy.
Oh no. I think he has the same idea as ThyDarkHorse.
Oh, clear.
That is
Just go to
like,
deep wave.
okay, yeah, he's thinking about it. He's thinking, oh no. He's activating. Ooh, we're seeing it. Oh boy. Okay, Arrow has decided to do the blue warp. So exactly those checks that of course did skip. He's doing lily pad. He's on vanilla tot. Oh yes. There's another score for that, of course. That's their number 9, I think, and it looks to be a spin squall. Or dash, rock breaker. Well, they have rock breaker, and I think they also have downfast. So it's probably dash. What I'm saying, as if we are bound by the shackles of logic. It's not.
There's no logic in Rando.
Yeah. That of course got all 4 keys. Oh! His personal tracker says 3 though.
Here we go. Oh, and yeah. I believe that was his final book. So, Hendris, do you think there's actually going to be something on Yulari today?
Arrow, no! You know this! Oh, no.
Oh, we did the puzzle wrong.
He's not doing the puzzle wrong. There are actually multiple ways to...
Oh, he's just doing it the long way.
But still, you can... He should know about skipping it. If not, then we're gonna explain that later to him. Either that, or he's just doing it for the swag... for the swag strats. Imagine
Get
doing
a
the puzzle.
compass.
Yeah.
Oh, and falling into the water.
Okay. Ice Paint doesn't look so good right now. But we're getting a Yulari check from ThyDarkHorse. So at least we got...
Oh, and there's the graveyard
Oh,
key! We totally
shoot.
required the seed. Yes, which... He's like...
He's grinning. He's happy about it. Yeah, he made the right play.
He almost looked like he was gonna leave. Is he gonna leave?
Oh, ThyDarkHorse got
thinking
punished
about
hard
it.
by that.
Yes.
No, he wants to activate the blue warp at least to
Okay.
get back. ThyDarkHorse punished. The unimaginable thing has happened. ThyDarkHorse got punished for not clearing something.
Unrequired.
Oof. Okay, Yulari, come on. Ah, no, nothing. Ah, okay. So it's not an AD, but it was like a huge red herring. So Deep Shrine was barren, apart from like Great Spin. Depending on where the cape is, that is required vanilla tot. It absolutely is. Oh, but will that, will Arrow continue into the depths of Octo's chamber? Or will they just bail? They're gonna activate the switch. They want that second path. There's the dog food. Oh.
It didn't look like there was anything on Neil area, although I missed it because I was watching Arrow.
It was just a green rupee, unfortunately, so T-put wasn't required. So it's not an AD seed, at least. So things could be way worse. Although they could also be way better. Oh, that's just great. Oh, I like this seed a lot.
Well, you're supposed to
That
like
was
your
good
children,
Viking.
right?
Hmm?
You're supposed to like your children?
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, oh, this is great. Quick refresh on non-streams coming. Okay.
Okay.
Mini-me's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Arrow picking up another scroll.
Yeah, well, ThyDarkHorse is doing the unimaginable, actually doing minish checks and caster. They're looking for that progression, which they are going to find in the ice plane of droplets, so they'll have to return.
Yeah, double dipping.
Yeah. They did keep this cable flames on the Todd route. 80 would have been too much, wouldn't that? Not necessarily. ThyDarkHorse is playing the super clean today. Yes. Unfortunately, that graveyard key, that bit him a bit in the butt. But that's something that you can't recover from.
Yeah, so Arrow taking that graveyard key and going to graveyard, which is a dungeon today.
Yes.
So.
This execution is enjoyable to watch. It is. Execution-wise, ThyDarkHorse and Arrow have been both super clean.
Yes.
They didn't lock themselves out of droplets by falling into the water. They didn't give in any major fights. I expect Cape and Wind Trap. Me too. At this point, it's probably either here in Graveyard, or I don't know. We almost have checked anything. We almost have checked everything so far.
Yes.
There's not that much left. Cape and Graveyard is too easy. True. Okay, either it's on one of the Gyptos, hopefully. Well, it's not the cave, but it's also pretty nice to have. Did I cause check Percy? I don't think they did. I think
No.
we've seen. We've
Oh, there's
skipped
the
Percy so
Jabbernut.
far. Yeah, that's the Jabbernut. So with that nut, they can go into Deepwood and get nothing there. So unfortunately, Jabbernut isn't required, and Fifi only has a shiny stone, but not the kind of shiny stone that we want to see. Yeah, since the graphic key was off by the flippers. That guy's gonna hit himself. Not unlikely. Okay, with that, AeroRaiser has finished up the Warrior Valley,
It's his
giving him his second element.
Yep, just under 120.
Well, he got an element, so at least he's got that going.
He's yeah. I don't.
Oh,
still
he
hasn't
hasn't
gotten an
done.
element. Yeah.
I think this is too serious for now. Yeah. Both don't really have that much more left. There's Hearthledge left. There's Percy left. There's this cliff chest here. This cliff chest here left. There's what else is left? Ooh, that of course is going back for Quell. Percy. Oh yeah, Percy's left.
Oh, you said Percy.
Oh, I did? Oh. They did found not half. Yeah, they did. Dr. Left is left. We've seen Dr. Left.
Yes.
The voices were on Orban and Myth. Octo and Bluetooth are left. Oh, yes. And looks like Arrow is going to be baited by the Gusher as well. Getting baited. Yeah, sorry, Arrow. Before we name to ThyDarkHorse Ledge. Arrow would be, yeah. At this point, you either do Wobbuffet and Octo, which are like 2 checks, or you hope for those. You hope for those like 11 checks here in Depot to have anything. ThyDarkHorse Ledge. Oh, that's great. And before. So, usually it's called it's called Handle Sledge if you do the Wobbuffet first and then do Half Sledge. That of course is in damage control now. Yeah. Clearance has been cleared. So that looking for progression. Thing is, they can check. They can grab their graveyard key, but that isn't really progression at this point, since they still miss something else, apart from like graveyard key. And the thing that we are looking for is either like a sword, mitts, a bow, or a cape.
Well, they do still. ThyDarkHorse still does need that graveyard key because it is an element today.
He's so funny. He's not. He's that's too low, Stein. Ton, Percy, Todd. That's it. Have we seen Grimblade? I don't think we've seen Grimblade. Did they check? It's.
They didn't have a lantern at that point. Arrow getting his disappointment.
That's not good. There's not that much left for them.
Nope.
I don't know if it was that easy. Yeah, imagine last catching your progression in town, because that never happens. Although the only things that are like left in town Hang on, we've seen Fountain. Yeah, I feel like we've seen Fountain from ThyDarkHorse. That was all 3 checks. It doesn't... Oh yeah, Half-Ledge. So we haven't seen Half-Ledge. We've seen Simon, we've seen Rem. We can't do Bell or Digging, or, you know, School Backyard. There's only the Half-Ledge left. We really clean filter. Yeah. We might have Nimbus. And the Sledge, Percy, and Grimblade. Who will it be? We can see Arrow just smiling in his webcam. That's the meme, right? There's no way there's many people. Yeah, it's probably mostly for the meme. Although we don't know about Nesman since he's completely unpredictable. In my case, you know it's true. In my case, back in that tourney match, in that faithful tourney match against Zax, I actually I completely forgot about Half-Ledge. I wasn't doing it for the meme.
And at just over 1 hour 25, ThyDarkHorse getting his first element.
Oh yeah. Things could be worse. Could be 1 hour 40 first element.
Yes.
So yeah. Let's see where ThyDarkHorse is gonna go after checking Malawi. First element after 1 hour 20, you're kind of panicking. Yes. Okay, he's going for the half. Well, what's he going for? He could be going for either one of those checks. That's not narrowing it down. Okay, he's going for Grimblade first. Oh, okay, he's going for Ledge first, sorry. Yeah, I'm a com, I don't know invention. You are ahead. I am? Whoops. Let me quickly reset, sorry, just refresh the page.
And as you are going to refresh, I also refresh the streams, because ThyDarkHorse seems to have some connection issues. And we switch out into Arrow.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on a 25 to 24, never mind. Okay, both of them are now...
Give it a few seconds until it stabilizes.
Yeah, will do. Thanks.
I just refreshed them, so it takes some time until they are even again.
Evil, yes.
Evil.
It's Dolph. Don't worry.
Looks like Arrow picked up his final book.
Yeah, and that of course is running out of checks again. Getting closer to Octo and Blue Chew having some fun. Oh, yep. Haha! Did they fall clear faults? They did. We've seen Arrow fall clear faults. It's Percy or it's Todd. And I don't know which is worse. I feel like Todd might be worse. Oh no. Oh. Is it actually going to be progression on either Octo or Boba Fett? Okay, he's gonna go for Percy. What progression on both. What's the compass? Compass was on post Twin Frozen.
Oh, wallet on iBot.
Yeah, you're a bit ahead of me.
I did.
Oh yeah. Either that or I'm just like really behind because my timer for another course is like 46 minutes, 30 seconds. Just stop and... Oh, that's odd. Okay. Weird. It's not Percy, okay.
No, that was just a wallet.
So, it is progression on either Wobbuffet or Blue, or Octo, or both. Watch Blue not have anything. If it's on Octo. Oh, if it's on Octo. Thing is, as soon as ZeldaSpeedRuns is going to go for that that graveyard key, exactly, he might bail after getting the graveyard key. Since he probably feels like he's behind, he can totally bail. Okay, Arrow now out of Deepwood. They don't have that many more tracks left as well. So I think they're just Half-Thatch, Percy, Grimblade, and then that's it for them again. And of course, both of them dipped Fortress and did as much as they could without mids or the bow. Okay, Arrow is going for town. Oh, he's going for... Okay, yeah. So Arrow is falling for the Yalawi bait. Unfortunately for them. That's not gonna have anything. Apart from, like, the dog food and sewers, but that's kinda it. But of course, for the... Yeah, so we did have actually two kind of red herrings here. One being... Well, technically three. But, you know, one is basically Deepwood with the Yalawi bait. And the other part is that, you know, graveyard key distraction. It's not a bait, but it's a bit of a distraction, since you could do that later on in go mode and, you know, not lose a minute or two. Tingle was the bait in droplets. Oh yeah, we also had Tingle, yeah. This he didn't become bait after 40 minutes, but after 20 minutes. Since we had all the kinstones after 20 minutes. Let's see where Arrow's going after that that Suez play of his.
He's still missing bow, cape, and flippers.
Yeah, flippers? He's got no flippers.
Oh, not flippers. I meant cape. Cape.
Oh yeah.
Bow and mitts. Cape, bow and mitts. Sorry.
Okay, that dog food might lead him towards the path of thought. Haven't they done school? Okay, there's the graveyard key. But of course, don't bail. No, they're bailing. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh god, triple dip.
Oh,
Required.
the triple droplet dip. Well, it's not required, but... Hang on, is
to
it
get that
like
graveyard key is required. Well, was.
So the thing is, graveyard key is required. However, you can't prolong that graveyard key, technically. There's nothing in the graveyard itself that's like important.
Well,
so,
element.
yeah, he's gonna lose like a minute and a half just checking the graveyard things. Sorry, the barren graveyard things. And it looks like that. That Arrow is going for Hylia, so he could be just going for the dog here. They're continuing. They're going to continue into... Let's say... Never mind. Arrow is doing something else. Oh, he's doing Half-Thatch probably. And... Oh, he's going for... No, Fountain. Oh, okay. No, he's not. Where's he going? Oh, he's setting his quick warp. Ah, so after Fountain he can get his bracelets from Myth. Oh no.
Chickens with
We've
nothing.
seen chickens, yeah. We've more or less folkled everything. Okay, so I think Arrow's path here is Fountain, then Griggle 1. Griggle 1 will give him the bracelets, which will lead him back to Dr. Left, but that's nothing. Apart from like the checks that are locked behind the items that we don't have, they more or less full cleared the town. So, sorry, not the town, but like the overworld. Why not do Griggle 1 first? Because he's not expecting the bracelets on Griggle 1. No one expects those Griggle. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so the only checks that we haven't seen yet are Octo and Wobbuffet. And well, all those checks locked behind Mids, Bow, Cape, Four Sword, that's it. What are they holding though? Yeah, it's missing Bow, Cave, Sword, Mids, and then it's that. Yeah, so the first 20 minutes have been super jetty, but you know how it is. Yeah, there's probably something on Octo on this side.
Oh, we're going to get Griggle from Arrow's side.
Oh boy!
And finally,
he's gonna pick up his bracelets. Yes. Oh, he's not going to be happy about those because then that means that he has to kind of go back to Griggle 1. Sorry, to Dr. Left, where he just came from. That, of course, on the other hand, has to do. It's back to Todd. Oh, it's not back to school. It's back to Todd. Oh no, Arrow's considering. Okay, Arrow's thinking. Is he going for Dr. Left? Is he going for Todd? He is going for Todd. Yes! Okay, so this could be like... yeah, this basically means that Arrow is going to catch back up to ZeldaSpeedRuns and overtake him. Because Arrow already has that green warp, that blue warp activated. So Arrow is ahead right now. That decision to not go for Dr. Left, that put him ahead. So Arrow, it's close, it's very close, depending on who gets to Wobbuffet first. That of course has to activate the red blue warp basically. Yeah. Arrow has a tingle to bait. Oh no, he has, yes. No! Save! Oh, he's not doing it! Yes! He's not doing it for Tingle. Actually? Oh, for fuck's sake. I shouldn't be talking so quickly. Ah, he's saving, getting Tingle. Oh, he got baited. Oh no. At least he can save Scum, yeah, so he's gonna be very close to ZeldaSpeedRuns. No! ZeldaSpeedRuns, don't! Why are they doing this? Both of them don't know how to skip this. I'm mad. Same.
There's the save Scum.
Both of them didn't do this. Yeah, there's a save Scum from Arrow. Arrow's going to go for Wobbuffet here. Let's see if it's either Wobbuffet or if it's Octo. Puzzle Skip. Okay, so Puzzle Skip has a few options basically. So your first option is to activate the switch by standing on it, while having the momentum of the lily pad have it drive through the pillars, basically. So you can have that momentum of the lily pad and just keep it. The second way to skip that puzzle is by having the lily pad move upwards while exiting that room. So you have the lily pad moving upwards, have it carry its momentum upwards while leaving the room to the south or east exit. This will make the lily pad spawn on its default position in this room, which is going to be at the end of the puzzle, thus skipping it. If that makes sense, hopefully. Yeah, Eros is on Bluetooth now. Let's see if they continue. So yeah, both Arrow and ThyDarkHorse on the way to Bluetooth. If it's on Bluetooth, good for them. If it's not on Bluetooth, we could see Arrow skipping Octo to do other checks. That sounds awful. No, the puzzle skip is completely easy. That's it's free. You just have the lily pad move upwards and you just swim south. That's it. And, well, we enter the room. I was not talking about kids. How am I supposed to know? This would be so funny if Nesman. The thing is, I think ThyDarkHorse is actually last locationing this right now. While Arrow has Dr. Left, and a few more checks probably in town. If there's nothing on Robofet, I could kind of see Arrow going back for town. But ThyDarkHorse has nothing else. Okay, moment of truth. Is it on Arrow? Sorry, on Robofet.
Nope. Womp,
It's
womp.
not. It's on Octo.
Oh god.
It's Progression Octo. It's actually Progression Octo. Oh. Oh no. Oh! ThyDarkHorse has done Dark Maze already. Okay, so ThyDarkHorse is gonna save a minute here. Who wrote that? Zavza, guess who? It is an unintentional AD, yeah. We did have a book locked behind D-Foot, but there was nothing on Yalawi. So, yeah, baited. We have Octomanip though. That's a good point. I think ThyDarkHorse should know it, but I don't know if they know. And since Arrow hasn't done Dark Maze before, does he continue into Octo? Or would he rather go for Tingo and... sorry, not Tingo, but, Dr. Left. And I think he hasn't done Heartledge either. Sorry. Oh, this is not looking good. ThyDarkHorse stays ahead, yes. So it probably just depends on what they get and where they go after getting that item. Octo is the worst boss of the game. Nah. think I'd say that the worst boss is just it's Green Chew. It's nothing. Green Chew is just like a disappointment. That Arrow is you know what's it called? Arrow is continuing. There we go. Green Chew's auto score. Yeah. Green Chew is it's the worst. I don't like fighting Green Chew just because it's so boring. So, yeah. What do you think is an Octo?
Well, I know the runners are hoping something, but it could just be more garbage.
If it's garbage, though, what else is left?
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of done everything. I think the worst thing for them.
The first thing would be mitts.
The worst thing would be mitts, yeah.
Because it's going to take them to all different kinds of checks.
Yeah. If the worst thing is mitts, then oh god, it's going to be mitts, isn't it? Oh no.
Is there a bounty?
There's one mean point right here within required. So right now we had required vanilla droplets first path. Octo for progression. So that's, you know, non-required boss. I think that's it.
We have the graveyard key in the non-required dungeon.
Mitts here means that vanilla cave is possible. Ooh, you're right. Oh, also we had to go to Fortress without... Well, we kind of couldn't. Fortress was barren so far, so we didn't really see anything good in Fortress. How many scores do they have? Arrow is on 10, I think, and ThyDarkHorse is on 9, from the looks of it. 7+, yeah. ThyDarkHorse is rolling quite a lot. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this at all. Stop rolling. So, TLDR, if you roll during Octo, you can soft lock. You can just freeze the game. Let's see if Arrow is up for Octomanip. Yeah, people save doing droplets either to set up Octomanip or to avoid having a potential crash here. Okay, ThyDarkHorse is getting at least 1 ink, and Arrow's just going to enter droplets here. Sorry, not droplets, but...
Octo.
Octo, yeah. The safety safe is more manifest than Octo. It is,
And
but
survey says...
apparently not for ThyDarkHorse.
Bloopy?
Bloopy? Oh, you're ahead. Dang.
Oh, I'm ahead?
But I don't know. He just exploded for me.
You were right.
With what?
It was the mitts. The mitts on Octo.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
There we go. First miss check.
Whoops.
Yep. Nothing. Let the baiting begin.
Yeah. Let's see where they found the progression. Could be up in Wind Tribe. Now you can go to Wind Tribe, yeah.
Let's
But
go
why
back.
would you? you're probably. I think before you're going for Wind Tribe, you are going to go for Hype Cave. Oh. Oh no. Okay, there's the Mirror Shield. They don't have Cape. Oh, sure, yeah, you can't do a Hype Cave without Cape.
Looks like we're getting all the myths checks.
And Arrow's also going to get a running. At least. Yeah, they don't have Cape. Yeah.
So how much garbage is ThyDarkHorse going to find before he finds what he's really looking for?
All of it.
Yes.
Every single piece of garbage. Okay. Arrow also getting the warning. And they're soon due to pick up the myths.
And I wonder if he has that text prepared that he was alluding to in the race room. Oh, yeah, Peace Lake. He's laughing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm very
Whoops.
relieved to see that, Hendris, you're banned.
There we go. First ban point incoming.
Yeah. Whoopsie.
So we still need bow, cape.
Bow and Cape. And that, of course, actually.
There we go.
That, of course, going for Cloud Tops. There are many ban points here. And so is Arrow. They are hoping for that Wind Tribe to be something.
For Sarah and George.
No, it should be like in, I don't know, Orphan Cave up in Quennel. So yeah, Blizzy, you missed a lot. So we had every so all kinstones required, all kinstones within the first 20 minutes, and we had both winners last location their mids on Octo. And they are both doing vanilla Cloud Tops. They are hoping for that vanilla cape. Oh, we've had this sword for like 120. The Dark Horse always saves come. Yes. So I think Dark Horse visited Cloud Tops 20 minutes in, like 22, 25 minutes in. That was when we had access to Cloud Tops. But you know, just the first chest in Cloud Tops. That, of course, saves come to Cloud Tops first check, whereas Arrow did not. Oh. And as you can see, both are just neck and neck right now.
Yes.
Well, kind of, but you know. They are looking either for cape, or for bow, or for the Force Sword. They are 3 items from go mode. 2 hours in. How? I can tell you how. So the first has the map has just been green ever since minute 20, and yeah, it's look at this an H.
Well, so far Cloud Tops has been barren. Most of what they're looking for.
No, what should be? I don't know. Why could it be? Castle digging is like a bit off. Quennel Orphan Cave. All the falls. Could be, but it could also be in like town digging,
That's
or it could be
fair.
up in Wind Tribe. Who knows? It could be on Wind Tribe. So Wind Tribe is like 6 checks for them. Bow of Vanilla Cape, Cape locked bow in Fortress of Winds. Okay. Of course it's in them with this evil twin.
Yeah, they still have all those mitts checks.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another bomb bag for ThyDarkHorse, his final one.
Mm. Yeah, I think I just need to refresh. Yeah.
Oh, do I
It
need
was
to
on like
refresh?
30 seconds for me. Either that or I have to, because error is on 30 and that of course is almost on 50 seconds for me.
Yeah.
We'll just both refresh.
They're both around 30 for me, but I'll refresh anyways.
Yeah. So yeah, compared to stream. Yeah, things have been turbulent today, to say the least, basically, as far as this race is concerned. A
Well,
lot happened within the first half hour.
oh, we know who's going to be overtaking the #1 spot on the ban list now.
Uh-huh. Okay, Wind Tribe, what you got for us? Okay, first up, Griggle 2. Griggle 2, that's a vanilla bow actually. So, Griggle 2 gives you a bow in vanilla. Okay. Miles ahead, okay. I'm miles ahead. Yeah, but they picked up the light arrows as well. He said, but while he was outside. Okay, I'll just refresh again. Or I just quickly stop stream from my end and, you know, wait a few seconds. Have like
I'm
manual
also
delay.
going to refresh ThyDarkHorse stream because he is 10 seconds behind the usual time.
Okay.
Let's hope this fix it.
Okay, so we had both bows in Wind Ruins. One of them being vanilla. That's not nice! Ah, that could be... Oh no. Yeah. That of course should be... Yeah, I think they should be chasing after their
And we just achieved
bow
bottle
first. If Cape is here or Bowlock, Cape is Talos or Squared. Uh-huh.
Oh, and Arrow getting his bow and very happy.
Yeah.
Yep, and getting his light
Shit.
arrows. So 4 sword.
Comes by in years is here. I'm unblinded, there was Cape there.
Hendrix, that's beautiful. That's just
So we had
beautiful.
Cape and... That was Town Digging, right? I was kind of looking at Arrow, but you know.
Because Arrow's in
It was just in Town Digging.
When-
Cape is... Yeah, Town Digging. Let's see, let's hope they... Nope! Arrow is gonna go for Foster's.
well, he can complete it now.
Well, both can, but Arrow is still looking for their
Oh,
cape.
the cape, yes.
And I hope that they will go for Town Digging after completing Fortress. But yes, right now, Fourth Sword is either bow locked or it's sorry, mids or cape locked.
Yes.
So could be in Palace, could be in Fortress, could be in Caster,
Pot push.
Could be on pot push. Could be on pot push. Yes. I was just mute the mic to use the Andrews.
Yes.
I think I've kind of earned it though. Things have been bad.
Nice at the beginning, not so nice at the as things progressed.
Mm-hmm. What about second Octo? Oh, we had lunch. Well, what about a second lunch? Was it breakfast? Breakfast, yeah. Sorry. We had second breakfast. Yeah. But now watch the force will be behind mid's check in the overroad. Just dangling there. Waiting. Oh, that would be the worst though. Imagine doing all the dungeons and still missing a few DNKs with your force all in. Maybe they don't have What do you mean 11Zs? We always have 11Zs. Okay, that of course is saving there. Do you think they're going to full clear Fortress here? Or bailing after
Like
getting,
it.
you know...
He's still missing the cape. And
Who?
Four Sword.
Oh, yeah, I'm not talking about... I'm talking ThyDarkHorse here.
Oh,
Just because ThyDarkHorse is much more likely to bail Fortress after getting the boss done.
still better to... It's still better to full clear than to have to come back.
Yeah, true. Fighting the ghost of a past king. Yeah, but unfortunately the kings have been nice so far. Apart from like the king in Breath of the Wild, since he puts you on like weird scavenger hunt first before giving you the, it's not a cape, the glider. Why does this? I don't know.
He grabbed it earlier when he was in town.
He grabbed it earlier, but you don't really need to, you know, pick up the charm.
Well, I guess he's going to use it on body.
I think Myth has been vocal enough about that. About his standing on having a charm. After, yeah. But I'm saying they have long spin. I don't really see the need of Din's charm, like at all. But if I don't have long spin or great spin, I could at least excuse it. That being said, personally, I'm not a fan of like Din's charm. I don't know. Maybe that's just the any percent speedrunner talking. Upgrading Din's charm, yeah. I think it's... I don't even know what that charm is supposed to be. It looks like it's just like a weird round thingy, like an orb. It could be like some sort of energy, just I don't know. Just like and discount version of the spells from Ocarina of Time. Because those are also like orbs within little spheres. And I always saw those spheres as like containers. I hate Great Swing Darknuts. Great Swing Darknuts is better than Cape. It's quicker. But yeah, both of us still in Fortress. Neither of them having found the big key. Could it be the little key?
Possibly.
I think that of course is going straight for it. Cave is more consistent on an optimal level. Yeah, but non-optimal. Sorry, for our render purposes, Great Spin is nice to have. If you get lucky, yeah. Hey, it's a vanilla big key. Okay, so much for that, of course, bailing Fortress. But I'm still going to pick up that key drop item from the looks of it. Sorry, that digging hole key lock. I think that's called like Fortress Outside, right? Something. It's not as bad as Fortress Outside Bomb Wall Big Chest though. Minish key drop, okay. Yeah. Fortress Outside Minish Hole. That's, yeah, that's not nice. Why are the big key chests called big key chests for lock? I think the main argument for that is just that, you know, many people don't play vanilla, and when you tell them, oh, it's in that chest. What chest? Baron Fortress! No, it wasn't Baron. We've seen a Quiver there. Sorry. We still have Mazal. We've seen a Quiver in Fortress here. So it's not Baron. Quiver isn't a thing. We've seen the Quiver in the Rupee Path though. Sorry, in the Mania checks. I was smiling again. I don't know if it's a smile out of desperation, anger, or just happiness.
Well, he hasn't unmuted to curse you again.
Yeah, okay. Quiver hand was drunk. Hang on. That was a Quiver there.
You mean bow?
No, I mean the Quiver that we had in the Rupemania chest. Sorry, in the Rupemania path in left side. There's a Quiver there, so that means that it wasn't Baron. Quiver's not a major. Gee, no! Dang it. And as well, Aiden, yes, this has been a seed rolled by me, and you see it right. So we are like over 2 hours in, and we still haven't gotten a full sword, and they're still missing 2 elements. This seed has been a doozy. So first 20 minutes had every single kinstone. That of course picked up the last kinstone like 20 minutes in, and Arrow picked up their last kinstone 30 minutes in. Then we had the Link Puddle Cave having 2 swords. So we had like Western Woods Axis less than 5 minutes in. Then we had like a bunch of items here, there, lots of items opening up and just areas opening up. But the store that the store that broke the camel's back was the moment on Octo.
Yes. In non-required dungeon.
Yeah. Okay. That of course going for Cave 25 before doing Palace. They want their 4-sword. But 4-sword could still be in like an Orphan Cave or even up in Palace in like, I don't know, Palace Detour.
Fan loop,
So-
hot push.
Fan loop, butt bush, that's
Somewhere,
everything.
somewhere annoying.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
That, of course, might the right play. Going for Hype Cave before going to Palace. Lewis is spoiling the race.
I am.
What do you mean spoiling? I think you were like
I'm not
maybe
that
like
far
a second ahead. Maybe like a second. That's like that's negligible. Don't worry about it. That's skill mode for that, of course. You guys are ahead. Okay. Shoot.
We'll refresh again, but
Okay,
I'm
there we
town
go.
digging.
Yeah, so Arrows Camp has been in town digging.
Yeah.
So every check that Arrow does here is kind of costing him time that he cannot spare. I'm Dr. Freeman. Arrow, no! He's so both sword and so the cape is mid-locked and this 4-sword is cape locked. Arrow is doing bow checks. That's not good.
Up, down thrust.
To be fair, nothing has been bow locked. Yes. Although, funnily enough, we got both bows up in Wind Trap. One bow being on Griggle 2, which is vanilla. The other one being like more up. Sorry, in the other floors of Wind Trap. People doing castles and turning. It's follow last progression, and I could see that being a thing here. It's not the best thing to do, but you know, things could be worse. Although Arrow really can't spare that time here.
No.
That's 4 small keys. That... Uh-oh. Big key could be vanilla. Big key could be fan loop. Yeah, we have vanilla big key. It's gonna be the nail in the coffin for me, right? For me getting banned out of, like...
Oh, that's already
Getting-
that's already sealed. That deal's sealed.
Yeah, getting, like, banned to Oblivion and back. Through the Deadlands. Oh boy. Big key
Oh.
could be on putt push. Yep.
Oh, air checking Percy.
Really? Yeah, he's just now going like full clearing mode. Arrow has entered full clear mode. Is it auto before Percy? Uh-huh.
Yes. No, we saw
You always get banned
Percy.
in such...
No, ThyDarkHorse did Percy already.
No. Don't...
No, I think there was a Wallaby
I was
skip
gonna-
because it was visible.
He's going for Trilby. He's going for Trilby. Lovely. Okay. Yeah, that of course being very thorough here. They don't want to put investment and don't want to leave their big key behind the pot push. I kind of agree with here. That of course, as long as that of course doesn't make any major mistakes here, like dying to Vati or I don't know, you know, it's probably pretty likely that that of course is going to finish up earlier than you know Arrow. Hey, pot push was barren. Okay. Oh, oh, what a mess of a seed. Yeah, Arrow is just full cleaning them apart now. He's not gonna be happy. Like,
No.
not at all. Arrow, why? Yeah.
Oh, and there is the big key for ThyDarkHorse.
Oh, okay. Let me think. That's actually a very nice key layout. That means that they can just go mode through the second half of Palace. How many checks is sounding? 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Arrow is zooming straight past it. Oh, it's no Arrow. He's doing talk to the left.
Arrow, please.
Yeah, 5 if you count pillar. Yeah, that's true. So Arrow has to go to Town Digging for escape. And has to go for Hype Cave for their forward. Yeah, Arrow's doing really well. This has been neck and neck. But of course has had the what you call it? The execution advantage. But Arrow deciding to do Octo earlier than that of course did pulled Arrow back in the game. However, that of course overtook Arrow since Arrow pretty much skipped Town Digging.
Also known in the business as last locationing.
It's not last locationing, but it's kind of close. Arrow? Oh, okay, he's going for Town Pillar, like that way. What are you doing? He's doing the weird strat. Hasn't done well. Well, I think he has done well, but he hasn't done well. If that makes sense. Yeah. Tunding is like that most dense spot in town, and they last occasion it. It is, yeah.
There's the
Hey.
cape.
Yeah.
And a quiver.
Yeah, now he's just hoping for the force sword on Town Pillar. Unfortunately, spoiler alert, it's on Town Pillar. He is going else. Oh, Bell. Oh yeah, we can get the DHC bet going, right? Thank you. So, the final stretch is upon us. The final stretch of the game. So, DHC has 9 checks in total, and in order to fight Vati, we need at least one small key and a big key. And now we can now we can bet on the number of chests that of course will open before getting his big key. Can be like 1, can be 2, up to 9. And so far we have 8. Hang on, we've got 1, we've got 2, we've got 3, we've got 4. We don't have 5. Now we do. We've got 6.
Oh, we had bet 5 already.
Oh, we had? Whoops. Okay, I'm just blind. Well, comms doing comms things then. We don't have 7 though, right? Oh, we have 7.
No, we have 7. No,
Yeah,
that's
we've
not-
got everything. Okay. Yeah, Nimbus bet 5. Yeah. It all just went so fast, Myth. I can't keep up. Interesting enough, Arrow is in Palace without his without his Sword, which means he's going to full clear Palace. This sign can't look that I can read. Exactly. So yeah, Arrow is going to full clear Palace and wins. That's going to lose him 4-ish. That's 3 minutes, I suppose. Is it 3? It's probably 1. Yeah, probably 1 for like 3.
Yeah.
Well, that of course finish up
Okay.
Palace.
His final element. Final dungeon.
Ooh, Arrow is going for Cane skip. Okay. Arrow, please. Yeah. And that's why everyone should actually learn the backup strat that Myth pulled out of his hat a while ago. Where you just have... It's not even precise movement. You just have, like, movement that will, you know, work. Instead of, like, timing by killing crows. It's idiot-proof. It's Myth, don't say that. You know how people are. But yeah, GG's. But not GG's, but you know, that of course is now in DHC,
Yes.
and it's going to be pretty difficult for Arrow to catch back up, basically.
No, he's a boss behind.
He's the force of behind, basically.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. That of course opening up DHC 222 in. Well, you know, having that cutscene fade. Roll for better in this writing. Yeah, let's see. So,
Close the bet.
yeah, did he
You
skip?
should close the bet.
He skipped King, right?
Yeah, you went for big
I wasn't
chest.
paying. Okay, so no
It was
King.
just a compass, yeah.
Okay. Oh, so he's doing King second. Okay. So at least it's not 1. Yeah. Yeah, Myth, we know that you don't like the King.
King's only good for a small key, right?
Yep. Or the big key, basically.
I was right, small key.
So it's not number 2 either. Yeah, pages never it. Okay, but of course, skipping the clone chest. So, yeah, it's only king when you skip it. At least it
That's
feels
how
that way.
everything is. The item you want is only in a location when you skip it. Isn't that how all randomizers work?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, and Arrow getting his big key finally in Palace.
For visitors on king and lose 6 minutes.
Oh, fourth check
Yeah.
is a map, or third check is a map. That was the
Okay,
third
so
check,
it's not
right?
3 either. Yeah, that's the third one.
Okay, that was a map.
Okay, yeah. Arrow's rotating Palace. Yeah, Arrow is Arrow is hoping for that 4 sword in Palace. The convenient dream, but yeah, it's not looking likely. Do you know who will win? So yeah, the beginning of the season has been like, oh, it was the beginning was stressful, but it kind of quieted down now. Yeah, it did quiet down. Understood, horse does as well as me and Vati. Yeah, and that's pretty unlikely, just because ZeldaSpeedRuns has had really good execution so far, like really good execution. When the Dark falls, where does it land? We don't know. Probably somewhere on the ground. Just like swashing through the clouds, falling down to the earth below. It's probably somewhere behind Vale Springs, though. Since it very much feels like the Cloudtops area itself is either above Vale Springs or, you know, a bit adjacent to it.
Oh, small key at the fourth check.
Imagine going for hiking, getting down on the head. Yeah. Falls into DHC, that's why there is 3 when you go for Vati. Huh. Could be. But yeah, So, at what chest number are we at right now?
4. We've done 4. Compass,
Did
small key, map.
ThyDarkHorse do clones?
For. You mean like in the cannon one?
Did I disconnect again? Thanks. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. So this is going to be check number 5
Yes.
for ThyDarkHorse, which seems to be the northwestern tower. Is the focus? I'm looking at the focus. Just has the big chest. Okay, so this is now number 4. 5, sorry. Yeah, but for with Asterix, we usually get to see where the Legionnaires land. Most likely either in someone's lap or near a lion. I think, if I recall correctly, that has been where they usually land. Okay, it's not number 5.
Nope. That was another small key.
So where is it then? Okay, then of course it's going for southwest. That's actually, yeah, that's interesting. I think I would have done like both northern towers first, since this is one of my seats, and you know the southern towers never have anything. What a fan of Link punching down, that's very hard. If I had my PC, I would get onto that. But I'm still waiting for my PC to come back. Hopefully it's on Monday, but I can't promise anything. Okay, meanwhile the arrow is pretty much filtering.
Number 6.
Pretty much done filtering palace right now. It's just, oh, there it is. Okay,
Yeah, winning bet was number 6.
that's the big key. The winning bet was number 6. Nice gamble. Yeah, that was a nice gamble. Fake it. Don't listen to them. They don't have the lock. I do. And I was wrong either way.
Oh, there goes the Din's charm.
I don't think you can have multiple winners. Can you?
It depends on if someone's a sub or not.
For ZSR2 we usually only have non-subs. But it's possible to unselect the first one and just go for another one.
Okay. I somehow mentioned to deafen myself accidentally. Whoops. That's why I couldn't hear you, Noe. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, it's not fine. I was talking to myself the entire time.
Okay, then it's not. So ThyDarkHorse entering into Vadi 1 while Arrow's entering the Georg fight.
Yeah, George.
George.
That's
Georg.
our nickname. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can choose one of each. Yeah. I don't actually know who came up with George. I know that I came up with Gordon. That's that being Mazel. Since I found that weird, you know, this was in other languages text thingy. Let's always call him George. Ooh, okay. I was getting like the good pattern, not a good pattern, but so if you hit the eyes on York while they are closing, they are opening up right again. So that's nifty time safe, but I think it's frame perfect. Well, that of course is now onto Vati 2.
Yes. He's
Yeah.
on third base.
Yeah, this is the third phase right now. Ooh.
It's getting very good.
Yeah,
Very
so
good Vadi 2.
yeah, this has been a phenomenal Vati 2 from ThyDarkHorse. Very clean and, you know, nice. Let's see if Vati 3 also fares that way. Yeah, well, Georg hasn't been too nice to Aero, but yeah. You do what you can, basically. So yeah, let's see where Aero is decided to go next.
Yeah, after he gets his final element.
Yeah, I think
Still
he
needs
needs
that fourth sword, though.
Yeah, after he gets down from Palace, because Zephyr can't fly that high. Above the clouds, it's fine, but not above the clouds. Okay, where's Aero going? Where is he taking that cape? Oh, he's doing that at the HC. He's hoping for the Japanese Zephyr can.
The mythical sword in DHC.
Yeah, yeah. It's lazy. No, Myth. I was talking about Zephyr being able to pick Link up within Palace, not on like top of Wind Tribe. That's what I meant. Sorry, but yeah, European Zephyr's lazy. That's why we changed him for the Japanese Zephyr. Yeah. Okay. And GG's to ThyDarkHorse.
Yeah, GG's. Guess we need to
Finishing
see
with a
if we
time
can-
of 2:36:02. And looks like Aero forfeited right after that.
Yeah, we should see if we can get them both into an interview.
Yes.
And we are joined by AeroRaiser.
Hello, GG's.
Hello. Yeah, GG's.
Hendrix, what the heck was that linear mess?
It was a Hendra
I don't know.
seed. What do you expect?
Every item changed into the next. It was crazy. I'm not even mad at how I did on that outside of Palace Execution. Palace Execution was bad, but everything else was pretty good.
Actually, let me quickly look up the spoiler log here.
I was doing Octo. I'm like, I swear, if there's nothing on Octo and it's on Percy or something, I'm going to yell.
So,
Well, we heard you unmute a few times.
yeah,
Oh
yeah. This seed has had 14 spheres, which is actually really low. Usually we have like
It's
20
low.
spheres.
Yeah, so that's kind of low.
Yeah. So the seed has been kind of linear, with a lot of green opening up, like after Quenel especially. But yeah. Also, we had so many early kinstones.
Yeah, I had all Kinstones at 30 minutes. I'm like, hold up, what?
Exactly.
Excuse
Yes.
me?
So-
Not that we could act on any of them because we didn't have the items to go through it.
No swords. Cape.
Oh, we had the swords.
bow.
We had the
swords. We had plenty of swords.
Except the last one.
Less than 2 minutes.
Oh,
and
you
we
mean
already
three?
have
Yeah, the red sword. Yes.
We had red
Yeah.
sword immediately.
Yeah, and GG's that, of course, they'll be
Yeah,
joining us
GG's
as well.
ThyDarkHorse.
Yeah, I was sitting here.
GG's.
GG's. I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, when I got Cape, I'm like, okay, I can rush Palace, just full clear it and start looking, or I can go straight to the lake. Very clearly, the lake would have been the right call. Instead
Yeah.
of the full clear Palace. I was like, what are the chances?
It's a Hendra seed.
That's why I said that. I'm like, it's the obvious place, so I'm not gonna do it.
That's fair though.
It's like, well, it's a Hindra seed. It's probably on fan loop or something.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking as well. And until that, of course, opened up the chest here in the Hylia Beanstalk, we were also kind of expecting a vanilla cape because that got opened up by
I
the myths.
almost gambled vanilla cape. I'm like, you know what? No, that would hurt way too much if it's not.
I think I would have checked vanilla cape actually.
I thought about it because I sat up there for a moment. I'm like, do I go up and do this, or do I go do other things that I just unlocked?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, the seed wasn't
So, yeah.
horrible. Just a couple of bad spots.
It was a fairly slow seed though, with like 2:36 as your finishing time.
Yeah, with
Um,
everything that we had, there's like I think a little over an hour in, we were literally cape, mitts, bow, sword from go mode.
Yes.
1
Yeah.
hour 20 in, yes.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Was.
Also, like Wind Tribe having 2 bows, not 1, but just 2.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
know.
loved that.
Me
One,
too.
which technically makes the light arrows vanilla.
Yeah,
Yes.
Which is
which is
great.
perfect. Yeah. So yeah, your 2 guys' routes were pretty similar actually. Then of course, you zigzagged across the map a bit more often. But in the like second half of this race, you have like turned to like full clear mode basically. So you've been very thorough, which surprises a bit.
Yeah, I was starting to be very thorough towards the last part of it as well. It's like, okay, I don't want to miss anything at this point.
Yeah,
I think when I finished Palace, I think all I had left was some Mitch checks, and I think that was it.
yeah, that was it.
Pretty much. Yeah, because mitts were so late.
Yeah, well, I had Minish Fairy because I still never did Minish Fairy.
You're off the Orphan Cave. Sorry, the Orphan Ferry.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think I
was gonna
went
say, yeah.
straight
you-
there when I got Kane. I think that was the
Yeah.
first thing I checked.
When I got
Otherwise
Kane, I got Kane in Wind Ruins. I'm like, oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, apart from that, you pretty much full cleared the seat.
Yeah.
Yes.
You full cleared Deepwood. You had to do Octo.
Yeah, full clear Deepwood. Checked Yolari off of that. Got nothing.
I get green chew. Check.
Yeah, well, when I
Because-
first, I dipped in very early and got the big key, and part of me was like, part of me thinks, never come back. And
both
then I
did.
go back anyway.
Yeah, you both doubled the Deepwood. Once for the big key, and then once you had Gas Jar.
Yeah, well, we were passing through, and I just got flippers. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let's check this while I'm here.
Yeah, that's a pretty good play to do. Just to make sure that there's nothing like in the Slack room. We've seen
Yeah.
swords there before.
Yep. Very much so.
Yeah. Although I'm kind of relieved that there wasn't anything on Yulari, just because if it had been on Yulari, that would have been an AD seed, and there's a lot
If
of
it had
bounty
been on-
points on that
If
AD.
it would have been on Yolari, I was hoping for a sword on Yolari. I
Yeah,
was
that,
hoping.
it's happened
Sword.
before, but I think
Yeah.
that was with the previous version.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? If sword on Dompe failed me, let's get sword on Yolari.
Yeah,
Yes.
but we had like 3 swords in under 2 minutes. I think we had Western Woods, so Arrow, you picked up the spin before that Horse did. So you had
I
Western
picked
Woods
up
axes
spin, and I just went.
3 minutes in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
picked
like
up
3
spin,
minutes
and I
in,
was
Western
going-
Woods
I was
axes.
like, you know what? Screw this. I'm going to Western Woods now. It didn't really get
Yeah.
rewarded too much for it, but I think the only thing that was there was I don't even remember what it was.
I think it was Bottle and Bombs that sent you
Oh,
up
yeah.
to Krell.
Yeah, bomb banks. Yes.
Oh yeah, bottle and an extra.
The bomb bag was.
The first
in the
bomb bag
first-
was first rupee cave, but I think we could get a second bomb bag either there or early.
Okay.
Colonel.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
I
shout
think
out
it
to
was
2 more
Gripping
bottles in
in
Colonel.
Western Woods.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Gripping in Western Woods. Speaking of which, shout
Oh,
out to
Gripping,
2 more
yeah.
bottles. Shout out to 2 more bottles in Colonel.
Yeah.
Yes. Bottle percent achieved.
Well,
Oh boy. Yeah.
Everything percent was achieved. Like I had
Pretty
19
much.
hearts.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And you went out of your way to grab that wallet. That was
Yeah, I
not
was like, I was
required.
up there. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna grab this just to have it.
Yep.
I was already up there, and I didn't peek it earlier. So you know what? It's like if it's as long as it's not only rupees, I'll grab whatever this is. I also intentionally grabbed the heart piece on Veil Falls just in case it actually ended up hitting 20.
Add your inventory.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
GG's.
Yeah, GG's to both of you.
GG's, yeah.
Good luck with your upcoming races.
Yep.
Thank you.
For the upcoming races, the next Minish Cap randomizer will be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, but due to CSR being very busy, at the moment it's not on the restream table, but maybe we can have a CSR 4 tomorrow to get it. We will see.
Oh boy, these are full.
Furthermore, the weekends on CSR are really packed recently. We have later today at 8 p.m. Eastern the Breath of the Wild any percent qualification race 5. Then we have 2 hours later Z2R Randomizer Swiss Round 5 Dick Shake versus Elanda. Then tomorrow, is it tomorrow? It's tomorrow, Saturday. At noon, we have the Majora's Mask Rando weekly race, then another Breath of the Wild qualification race. Wind Waker Randomizer B-weekly race is going to happen at 3 p.m. What else do we have? We have Link's Awakening Switch Any Percent tournament winner bracket round 3. Then our Ocarina of Time standard weekly NA. I somehow missed the Freaky Friday race that's happening in a few hours. That's also today, still today. Then for tomorrow, what else do we have? Another Minish Cap random match, Glitch Witch versus Nimbus.
Yep, that got
And
rescheduled.
2 times Z2R at 9 p.m. and 11:30. And that's for the Saturday. Sunday, you can check our schedule. As soon as we update the schedule with all the matches we have. Thank you, Hendris and Norinato, for commentating. And also thank you...
Yeah, thank you for doing the restream today.
Thanks. And also thank you to the tracker Nesman. And Nori helped at the end, and myself. And I think this should be all for now.
Yep.
Check the
Oh yeah,
schedule.
if Arrow and ThyDarkHorse... okay. I was just asking about the ban points, but we can do that later.
Ban points later. We will raid over to ZSR main, where we have a link to the past Cross Keys tournament match going on right now. It's Grand Finals Game 2, Andy versus Linlan. And with that, see you next time on ZSR.
See ya.
See ya. Thanks, everyone.